Good morning,
Hi,
ma'am.
good morning, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
Okay. On July 27th, 2024, at about 9:20 p.m., officers arrived on scene and observed two vehicles that had been involved in an accident. The witness stated she had been stopped at the light when she had been struck by the defendant's car. The witness stated she saw the defendant to be the driver of the car that struck her. The defendant stated she had been downtown and was on her way home. She admitted to having one beer. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. A 6 out of 6 was recorded on the HGN, a 7 out of 8 on the walk and turns, a 3 out of 4 on the one-legged stand. The DIC was read and the defendant considered to a breath test. The first result was 0.175 and the second result was 0.181.
All you said is there's an accident and she had missed one beer. Was there any slurred speech, bloodshot eyes, odor of alcohol?
Sure. It looks like we just have the car crash and the admission of the one beer.
Pause here. Notice how the judge is reading the defendant her Miranda rights. This is critical because anything she admits, like drinking, can be used to establish probable cause. Quick question for you all. Do you think one beer should ever be enough to get pulled over? Is it only fair once the tests confirm impairment?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm here. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. I'm down in Galveston. Yes, sir. I'm here on Mrs. Morales.
Yeah. She's actually right in front of me right now, Michael.
I see it. Perfect. That's why I jumped on.
Have you heard PC yet?
No, sir.
All right. Do you mind reading it one more time?
Absolutely, Your Honor. On July 27th, 2024, at about 9:20 p.m., officers arrived on scene and observed two vehicles that had been involved in an accident. The witness stated she had been stopped at the light when she had been struck by the defendant's car.
The short answer.
The witness stated she saw the defendant to be the driver of the car that struck her. The defendant stated she had been downtown and was on her way home. She admitted to having one beer. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. A 6 out of 6 was recorded on the HGN, a 7 out of 8 on the walk and turn, a 3 out of 4 on the one-legged stand. The DIC was read and a breath test was given for the first result of 0.175 and a second result of 0.181.
I didn't hear anything about any kind of slurred speech, odor of alcohol, bloodshot eyes. I didn't hear any of that, Michael. So I'm just finding no probable cause.
Okay.
You know, Miss Morales, we have enough destruction on our streets, enough death from DWIs every single day. You know, just don't kill someone, please. If you're gonna drink, if you want to have 15 beers, 32 shots tequila, one button on your phone, $40 with an Uber will get you anywhere you want to go. Use it,
Sir.
please.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Judge. I'll talk to you later.
Thanks, man.
Take care. Bye.
Whoa, this is huge. The judge just threw out the probable cause. Translation. Even though she blew way over the legal limit, the missing signs like slurred speech or bloodshot eyes meant the case couldn't stand. This shows how specific evidence matters in court, not just breathalyzer numbers.
Good morning, ma'am.
Your Honor.
Ma'am, you're charged with theft by check. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. On June 30th, 2019, the defendant issued a check for $114 as payment for 4 containers of fruit, 3 containers of wine, 1 container of orange juice, 1 container of chips, 1 container of pizza, 3 containers of water, 2 containers of bread, and 1 container of beer. The bank returned the check marked NSF. The defendant was identified through the Texas identification number, which was written on the front of the check.
So what was the total?
The total was for $114.97.
Okay. So, Ms. Rosas, Ms. Sanders, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. Ma'am, do you have the ability to hire a lawyer? Okay, I can have you fill out an application today. We'll take a look to see whether you qualify. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to write any checks like these anymore. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
Okay, don't pick up any new cases. It's not going to go well for you, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes,
All right,
sir.
so Deputy Miranda's going to give you an application. I'm going to have you go to Jamaica, sign a reset, and then we'll have you take your seat in the jury box, man. And then I'll appoint your lawyer. Ms. Williams, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. On April 16, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, an officer was dispatched to an assault call. The officer met with the complaining witness, who stated that he and the defendant are currently married. The complaining witness stated that he asked the defendant to be more respectful of him. The defendant became angry and started slapping complaining witness in the right shoulder several times, causing pain. The complaining witness pulled the vehicle over and the defendant punched him in the face, causing pain. The defendant then began to kick him in the head, causing pain and bleeding. The defendant admitted to kicking the complaining witness in self-defense.
And I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with this person. Do you understand? There's a protective order that has been issued in this case. I would get to know it. If you do something to violate the protective order, the state can and probably will file a violation of a protective order. It's one of the worst cases you can pick up. Do you understand? Do you have the ability to hire a lawyer, ma'am? Okay, I can have you fill out an application. We'll take a look to see whether you qualify. For now, I'm going to have you go to Jamaica, sign a reset. We'll have you take your seat in the jury box. I'm going to generate bond conditions for you to sign. Do not leave until you sign them, otherwise a warrant will issue. Please. So can you file no contact, no weapons?
Yes, Your
Um,
Okay, so Stuart.
Stuart, yes. So this is a number of cases right now, and
Where is Mr. Stewart?
Mr. Stewart is in the back. He has shown up today. He's on bonding. He says he's fulfilled all the conditions that wnever he was last before you, you asked him to fulfill.
Come up, Mr. Stewart. I'm not happy with you, Mr. Stewart. I'm an ankle monitor, so I know where you are at all times. I'm ordering you not to use alcohol or illegal drugs. If I find that you're using, it's not going to go well for you. And I'm telling you now, the next time you pick up another case, you're going to take off. I'm going to make your bond so high, you're going to flip. Do you understand? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all of them. These cases are 408 days old. How long have you been on?
I have been on for less than a month.
Okay, I'm going to give you one setting to get ready, and then I'm going to set these cases for trial. He's way too much drama for him. He's got an unlawful carrying, 3 evading arrests, injury to the elderly, 2 aggravated assaults. It's just way too much drama.
I'd move on them today if it were not for the fact that there are felonies entangled with each of these misdemeanors.
None of them have any kind of relation. Our cases are all prior to the felony cases. So I don't think that they have any relation. Show me that they are. So, hold on. I don't want you to talk here in front.
It's okay.
Just something you need to talk about, but
Next time we'll be ready, trial or not.
so
Okay.
just, do you have offers on these cases, please? Anthony, I'd like Mr. Stewart tested within a week, please.
We have a couple who were eventually withdrawn. I'm scrolling through the cases here.
Okay, well, regardless, if you can, please put an offer at least 2 weeks prior to the next setting so that they can get ready. It is your responsibility between now and the next setting to get with the lawyer that we've given you to go through all the evidence to see what you want to do. I'm not waiting. There's way too much drama. Your cases are too old, and I'm not waiting for the felony cases to drop. Do you understand? I will give you 30 days. At that time, it's plea or trial. Okay, Colin, thanks.
Thanks, Judge.
So he needs to meet with the pretrial before he leaves.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do this condition just a minute.
You want him in the jury or back? You want him in jury box or back in the?
That's fine. Just don't leave until they've met.
Judge, curfew will remain for Mr. Stewart, well, it's 9 PM to 6 AM.
Yeah.
Yaks imagine. passing someone literally asleep at the wheel with their car running in traffic. That's terrifying. What do you think? Should this count as driving under the influence, even if the car wasn't moving? Drop your take in the comments, because courts treat this scenario very seriously.
Hi, Blossom.
Yes, Your Honor. I have an arraignment with counsel.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir. Mr. Menchu? Pedro?
Didn't
Menchu, that's what he said.
Pedro.
Pedro,
Oh,
Wait,
it should be.
Pedro Menchu, he says?
Pedro
Does he have a-
Menchu.
Oh, Yax. Oh, YAX maybe. Pedro Yax Menchu. YAX.
I'm showing he's in jail. Blossom, I'm showing he's in jail. He's in jail? Deputy, you going?
Sorry about that.
So
Nomás escuché.
has he made bond on this
Usted
case?
salió en fianza.
As far as I can tell, he's made a
I
bond.
don't even show him on doc. Do you show?
Neither did she, but he's, apparently somebody told him to be here. and
Let's see.
Told us to.
You're gonna PR bond for anything. He's set for tomorrow. He's on the.
Set for tomorrow.
Well,
Oh,
I don't know what happened. I don't show him on ours being
So
set.
Roxanne, can I give you this cause number? Because it's on for tomorrow. It's not on for today. Ready? 256-0488. It's a DWI. For Pedro
Ustedes,
Jesus
Pedro
Yax Menchu.
Menchu? Yes, exactly.
You were charged with driving while intoxicated. It's elevated to a Class A misdemeanor because of the high blow. You were facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay?
On April 22nd, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, a law enforcement officer was dispatched to a traffic hazard call and observed the defendant asleep in the driver's seat in the right lane of traffic. The vehicle was on and running with lights on. The law enforcement officer made contact with the defendant and noticed bloodshot eyes, a strong odor of alcoholic beverage, and unsteady balance. The defendant stated he was coming from a party and admitted to drinking 6 beers. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. A 6 out of 6 was reported on the HGN, an 8 out of 8 on the walk and turn, a 3 out of 4 on the one-leg stand. The defendant consented to breath and blew a .162 and a .156.
Mr. Menchu, I'm going to find if there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, unprescribed controlled medication. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're using, I will put you in jail. I don't know what your immigration status is, but if you're not in this country with permission, you go to jail and immigration finds you because they sweep it on a daily basis, they will put an immigration detainer on you and you will be stuck in there until this case is over with and then you get shipped off to immigration. Do you understand?
¿Usted lo entiende? Yes.
Does he have a valid Texas driver license? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
No,
Can you run his license? And then,
no, he doesn't have one.
does he have any prior DWIs? Please. You are not allowed to drive, Mr. Menchu. Look at me.
Míreme.
You will be signing a promise with me today. This is an affidavit that you're not going to drive. I don't give a rat's behind what your excuse is. If I find that you drive, you could be, I can have a contempt hearing. You can be facing an additional 6 months in jail and a $500 fine every time you drive. I don't care if there's a burning building and you have to say to a billy goat, don't drive. Because you have a lawyer, I will waive your appearance. It is your responsibility to stay in touch with them. If they tell me that they cannot get a hold of you because you're not responding to phone calls, text messages, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. If you pick up a new DWI or consume alcohol, it's the worst possible thing you can do. Do you understand? Okay, I will have you come up here, swear test that you're not gonna drive. I will have you go to Jamaica where you will sign a reset. After that, you will get with pretrial who will give you your bond conditions. And after that, you'll be free to go. Thank you.
Thanks.